Hey guys, welcome to this video. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how my client Tyson got over 15 ceramic coatings booked within literally 2 weeks of running his ads. Now, unlike other most marketing agencies, I don't know how they do it, but I talk to literally every single of my clients on WhatsApp. So a big thing for me is communication. I feel like especially when you're working business to business, communication is important. Unlike many agencies where, they kind of take your payment and whatnot, and then it's only they start running the ads, no communication, doesn't care about how you're doing with the leads and whatnot. Anyway, I like to keep in touch with everyone, so you can see literally every single one of my clients. I'm talking to him pretty much every day, and you can see he said, "Yeah, awesome. Yeah, averaging one coating a day since I started us. We're currently at 15 ceramic coatings in 2 weeks. Past couple of days has been pretty slow." That's because one of his ads accidentally got turned off for some reason, but it's good. Again, the leads turn. I'll pick him back up again. Anyway, yeah, so we're at 15. So let me just go to his advertising account. So we're currently running Facebook and Instagram ads, and since the 7th of February, so just over 2 weeks, we spent $365 on ads, and we got 40 inquiries. 40 inquiries does not mean 40 actual bookings, right? With the way our system works, we typically aim to close at least 20% of every single lead that we send. So Tyson's already doing great. He's got 40 inquiries, and last time we talked, I don't know, he probably got more, but let's say he's only booked 15. So he's booked 15 out of 40. So he's currently sitting at 37% conversion rate, which means for every 100 inquiries that he's getting currently, he's closing at least 37 people into actual clients. And you can see how little that we spent. And the average, I think his average ceramic coatings go for at least $600. Yeah, so let's say his base price is $600, so that means 600 times 15 jobs. He's already contracted at least $9,000 just from $300 in ad spend. Now, you might be thinking, like, how are we doing this? Now, the way that we're doing this is by using my system called the DIA system. Now, I promise you it's a lot more simple than it looks. So essentially what we're doing is we're running really, really targeted ads to people in your area. So these aren't leads that are like really, really bad. These are extremely highly targeted. We're targeting people who have the money to spend on ceramic coatings. And essentially we're spending about, I'd say $20 to $30 a day on ads. The more that you can spend, the better. But the minimum that we say is at least $20 a day. And then what happens is literally from week one, no joke, from week one, you'll start getting daily inquiries. And depending on how much you're spending, it'll probably be, anywhere from like 2 to 3 leads a day. Now, if we go back to how much he was getting, so let's see, he started on the first week. 1 week in, he got 23 leads, so we were spending about $7 to acquire a lead, which again, for something like ceramic coatings, that's really, really good. And I think we're getting that a lot lower now, so is it $7? Okay, it did go up a bit, I think, this week, but let's see, just today, yeah, so literally $2 per lead, and we got 4 leads today. So it does get better over time, especially when you start running ads. It can be quite difficult because you're essentially a new competition. But regardless, what we've seen is we average at least 2 to 3 leads a day, depending if you're currently spending like $20 to $30 a day on ads, right? So that means you're spending about anywhere from $600 to $900 a month towards ads, which is, and if you pretty much book 2 ceramic coatings, you've essentially covered this entire advertising cost. And obviously, Tyson did that in his first week, right? So essentially, once we start getting these leads, this goes into something called the automation center. And essentially what happens here is every single lead gets a text message directly sent to them. So when someone inquires for your ceramic coatings, instead of you having to manually reach out to every single person and say, "Hey, Daniel, thank you for inquiring," and blah, 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 we have a system which automatically sends that information for you. Then from there, what you do is you pretty much, follow up with every single lead like you normally do. So if you got a typical inquiry, anyone who replies to this text message, you get a notification with all their details. All you need to do is follow up with them and book them in your calendar. Obviously, they're going to have a couple questions like, what is a ceramic coating? You're going to have to handle objections like, let me speak to my wife and all that crap. But we give you a lot of sales trainings, which is why these guys are able to close at least like 20 to 30% of their leads. It's because of our sales training that we give you to help you close all the leads when you follow up with these guys. Now, with this system, the great thing is you get three main good things. So you start getting recognized more. Essentially, your brand, because we are targeting very, very clearly into your specific area, more and more people are going to start recognizing your brand. And actually, one of my clients said, a customer with someone within that area actually approached them and said, hey, I saw you guys on this ad on Instagram and Facebook. Is it you? And he said it was. So what happens is the more ads that we run, the more people that are going to recognize your brand. And obviously, you're going to end up getting more referrals. Once you start getting a solid stream of clients just coming from ads and running ads, you're going to get, if you do a great job, what's going to happen is you're going to get just naturally just a lot more referrals. And finally, you're going to get a lot more Google reviews because essentially we've automated the sense of getting clients, right? So if I go to here, your biggest problem that you currently have right now is that you don't have a systemized way to get people to know about your business, right? So if you're facing difficulties in growing your detailing business, that's because you have one main problem, and that's because you don't know how to get more people to know about your business consistently, even while you're sleeping. And that's what ads bring you, because what we do is we just turn on ads and they constantly run day and night, and they bring us leads every single day. So to fix this problem, you should ask yourself one question: how to get more people to know about my business? That's the first question that you should be thinking of. Now, there's many things that you could probably do. You could, do door knocking. You could try Yelp ads, Nextdoor ads. The issue with them is that they either don't work, especially with Yelp, or it's too slow. Something like SEO, that takes probably like 9 to 12 months to even start kicking in, and then one Google update could completely destroy your website. All the efforts that you did, essentially. So the biggest thing is the detailing business who can reach the most audience in your area wins the game. So the person, if you're currently not advertising, any big detailer that you look up to, I guarantee you that they're running ads. Guaranteed. They're spending at least $1,000 a month on ads because they understood the fix to their business problem earlier on than you. They figured out how to get more people to their business, to get to know about their business. And what they did is they figured out that the best leverage that they could ever do is by setting aside at least $20 to $30 a day, especially with our system. At least we only need to spend about $20 to $30 a day on ads, and we can generate ceramic coatings, PPF, tinting, or detailing leads, consistently. Right? And that's the biggest thing you should ask for yourself. If you're currently facing this problem of not having a consistent way of getting leads, or you're struggling to get people to inquire every single day, then the biggest fix is reaching a lot more audience. Now, the best way to do that is by running something like ads, because literally from the 7th when we started running for ads from Tyson to the 25th of February, which is today, we have 40 inquiries. That's 40 people in the span of just 2 weeks that inquired for a ceramic coating service that he would have never gotten before, right? Literally, if we go back to the conversation, he literally said, the ads are doing crazy, 2 more bookings. That's 4 coatings in 2 days. So literally, from the day we started, from the 7th to the 9th, we got 8 leads and he booked 4 people. So, it's crazy. Now, Now we've only spent like $56 at that point. So he's doing amazing. And that's because we implemented this system, which I call the DIA system, which is just a short acronym for Detailer Income Accelerator. But this is what it breaks down into, right? The biggest, we just fixed this problem of having 0 inconsistent leads. We implemented this DIA system into this problem, and now what he's doing, what's happening to his business is he's reaching so much audience. His competitors are kind of missing out right now. So if you're currently in a stage where Tyson was, where he just wasn't getting inquiries for a ceramic coating service, then hit me up on Instagram. And if you have any more questions about this DIA system, I can give you more info. And if it feels like something that you want to be a part of, shoot me a message on Instagram, and we can get it installed for your detailing business as well. See you guys.